What's up, gentlemen? So the truth is, one of the main things that holds us back in life is other people's opinion. These opinions cause us to question, doubt, and second guess ourselves. They also make us feel guilty about doing, liking, or achieving certain things. And so today, guys, I'm gonna go over 8 things that you should never, ever feel guilty or bad about. The first thing that you should never, ever feel bad about is being successful, making money, being successful with spicy senorita, whatever, I don't care. You should never feel bad about achieving something amazing. So over the years, I have personally become more successful professionally, more successful financially. And I find myself when people that I'm talking to or people that I've known for a long time, I feel so incredibly uncomfortable. I feel like almost like embarrassed of the fact that I have been successful. The truth is that I've worked my ever-loving nuts off in order to get here, but there's something in me that just, I feel guilty. I know it's crazy, right? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense. You should never feel bad or guilty about being successful, no matter how successful you get. Now, the truth is, if you robbed, steal, cheated, and were like mean to like little kittens in order to get successful, then you should feel guilty about that if you were a dirtbag. But if you were doing the best job you can and you ultimately have found and figured out a way to be successful, gentlemen, congratulations. Never feel guilty or apologize about that. The second thing you should never feel guilty or bad about, gentlemen, is outgrowing your friends. It's okay to outgrow people. It's also okay to outgrow relationships. You know, sometimes if you're not growing in the same direction, we outgrow our partner, and this is okay too, gentlemen. You've just got to be honest. The other thing you need to understand is that sometimes, no matter how hard this sounds, it's okay to outgrow family. They're always going to be your family, but if you are surrounded by people that are not positive influences on you and they bring more negativity, pain, and suffering to you as opposed to good, it's okay to get away from that. And you shouldn't feel guilty about it. You just shouldn't. The third thing you should never, ever feel bad or guilty about, gentlemen, is who you choose to love. I don't care if you are into spicy senoritas. I don't care if you're into super sexy dudes. Do not allow small, insignificant people to affect the way that you feel about yourself. Do not allow your self-esteem to be challenged or feel bad about the fact that you might be gay, you might be straight, you might be whatever. It doesn't matter, gentlemen. Love whoever you want. The fourth thing that you should never worry about, feel bad or guilty about, or awkward is wanting to look good. Gentlemen, one of the things that I hear from dudes is like, oh, I don't want to like look like I'm trying too hard. I don't want people to know. I don't want to be made fun of. We are so worried about what other people think. Gentlemen, who cares? If you want to fix and style your hair, do it. If you want to grow a beard, because one of the things that is so ridiculous, I see dudes, right? I'll be like, oh, you're growing a beard. You got a little 5 o'clock shadow. Obviously, they like edged up under their neck. They're like, oh no, you know, I just didn't shave. I'm like, you freaking shaved? Own it. One of the reasons why dudes are like, I don't want to dress nice because I don't want to go to work. Be like, oh, Brad, are they double monk straps? Is that an Anson belt? Own it. Just be like, yo, whatever. Yes, these are new shoes. Yes, this is an Anson belt, and it's the greatest belt in the history of belts. Why? I'm going to actually show you. Bang, right there. Gentlemen, if your belt right now looks like this, a freaking war zone, you look like shit. Anson belts are the greatest belts in the history of belts. I love Anson belts. Why? Well, look at that. What? No holes. How does that happen? Boom. Track system. Come here. It is all about the track system with an Anson belt. Micro adjustments, right? The way that it works, gentlemen, right? Yeah, exactly. Super clean, sexy. No holes to get all jacked up and look nasty. Gentlemen, check it out. Ready? The buckle. Wait for it. Listen. And click. It locks it into place. And then there's a little trigger underneath. Boom. You release it. So Anson Belts has a ton of amazingly badass options. One of my favorites are the fabric belts, right? I got one in camo. I got it in gray. I got it in red. Oh, you want to see like the sexiest belt ever, right? This one, right? Dark gray with the matte black buckle. And the other beautiful thing, guys, the buckles are all interchangeable. All you got to do, pop it down. Take the buckle, grab a new strap, right? And then all you got to do, put it right there and lock it into place. Now, exactly, green fabric belt with the matte black buckle. They literally have like every shade of leather. So if you've got a pair of boots or shoes that are hard to match, guys, they've got you covered. But they recently have launched a new belt. If you guys are like an outdoorsman, you are absolutely going to love it. They call them the Invincible belts. And the reason is because they are fade resistant, they're scratch resistant, they're antimicrobial, they're waterproof, they're scratch resistant, they also won't transfer like colors to your clothes. These things are perfect for the guy that's like, yo, I'm gonna get out there, I'm gonna be a little more rugged. Gentlemen, these belts are super badass and crazy cool. They've got a few different designs. Guys, the deal is the box set. The deal is the box set, gentlemen. You get to pick 3 straps, 2 buckles, or 3 buckles, 2 straps for under $100. It's gonna come in something that kind of looks like this. Pick the belt you want. You can go any combination. You can get like 2 fabric, 1 leather, 2 fat. Like, it's up to you. You pick any of them, gentlemen. And you pick the buckle, whether or not you want like the classic, like matte black, which I personally think is like a crowd pleaser. It's also a badass belt. You want silver, you want brushed, you want gold. Then when you get it, all you do, guys, you wrap it around, you measure it, you get a pair of scissors, you cut it, you attach your buckle, and you're ready to go kick ass and look super sexy. Because literally, when you try an Anson belt and see how it works, see how clean and sexy it is, guys, you will never use a belt with holes again, period. Gentlemen, hit the link down below, read the reviews, grab a box set, choose 2 buckles, 3 straps, or 3 buckles, 2 straps for under $100. The 5th thing that you should never feel guilty about is hanging out with your friends if you're in a relationship. I had this girlfriend, right? She was super sassy and all that good stuff, but she was so crazy jealous, and she used to make me feel so bad and guilty about wanting to go hang out with my boys. Gentlemen, the truth is, you need a separate social life to some degree. Now, I'm not saying never to bring your girl around or guy, whatever you're into. Like we said, don't feel, who cares, right? It's whatever. What? Wait, hold on. I actually, I forgot something that I should have told you a lot earlier. Okay, gentlemen, never, ever, ever feel guilty about dropping me one of these. What? Yeah, exactly. Did you? Gentlemen, do it. It's going to make you feel great. It's also going to help me out because I need all the damn help I can get. YouTube? Hate freaking YouTube. Anyway, did you? Thanks. Anyway, here's the deal. I had this girlfriend, she was like, no, don't go hang out. She'd be calling and blowing up my phone, and I used to be feeling so guilty and bad. The truth is, she was crazy. The 6th thing that you shouldn't feel bad or guilty about is something that I faced, and that is eating healthy. And I know you're like, what, eating healthy? So here's the deal. If you are around people, right, that do not eat healthy, or we can even say like not drinking, all right? If you are living a healthy, clean lifestyle, they might not necessarily come out and be like, yo, you suck, why are you ordering like something healthy, right? But it just makes them aware of the fact that they aren't. And so they feel bad, and so they'll poke fun, they'll say something, right? And it makes you like, oh, sorry, and you get all like weird, right? You're not hurting anybody, you're not doing anything, you're not talking or saying, oh, you shouldn't eat that double helping of fettuccine with extra fettuccine sauce and sprinkled cheese. You're not saying that. You're just minding your own business, ordering healthy, not drinking, whatever, not smoking, not doing drugs. Gentlemen, keep doing you. Don't worry about them. Don't feel guilty. The 7th thing that I don't want you to feel guilty about, because the truth is there are a lot of people that do, and that is taking care of business. Business. Spanking your monkey. Do not listen to people that say that there is something wrong with you taking care of business, because the truth is, gentlemen, it's normal, it's natural, it's okay. Your dad's done it, your granddad's did it, your mom is probably doing it often. Not your mom, that's weird. But you know what I mean. Gentlemen, the fact is it's normal, it's natural, don't feel bad about it. And if you want to surf an occasional movie or two, gentlemen, you know what? You shouldn't feel guilty or bad about that either. Unless you're into like some weird, like really, well, I'm kidding, right? Because that's what we were talking about. Gentlemen, don't worry about if you're into weird stuff. Do you, gentlemen, do you. One life, you got one life, gentlemen, and you should not allow other people's preconceived notions or opinions affect how you feel about yourself, and definitely do not allow it to affect your self-esteem. And last but certainly not least, gentlemen, I got to talk about number 8. Do not feel bad about being honest and giving your opinion. Gentlemen, I do not want you to fall into the trap of being a people pleaser, all right? Just being like, whatever, I'm taking it, I'm not speaking up, I'm not speaking my mind, I do have an opinion, but I'm not going to tell you. Gentlemen, you should never feel bad about being honest. Now, That being said, sometimes honesty can sting a little bit depending on who you're talking about, and sometimes it may require a degree of tact or a little bit of kid gloves. You might need to handle the person and their emotions gently, but if somebody asks you your opinion, you should give it. Now, the truth is, sometimes your opinion may be whack, right? But it's your opinion, and it's okay, and you shouldn't feel bad about that. I'm going to throw in one more bonus one, and that is your political views or stances or opinions. There are so many people that get so crazy nuts about politics, right? And if you believe one thing, they're trying to tell you that you're wrong, and they're trying to like beat you down, and if you don't agree with me, you're wrong, and you should feel bad about it. Gentlemen, don't feel bad about shit. You are amazing. That's the one thing you definitely should never feel bad about. And on that note, I'm gonna go spank my monkey. I'm kidding, or am I?